Okay, let's unpack this. Flying is incredible, but, it's so closely tied to the environment you're moving through.
Absolutely.
And that environment, well, it's always changing. We're talking about weather, of course.
Mm-hmm.
For anyone serious about aviation, and especially if you're gearing up for those big exams like the ATPLs, getting weather right isn't just interesting. It's absolutely fundamental.
It really is fundamental for planning, for making decisions in the moment, and yeah, absolutely for safety.
Weather impacts pretty much everything, doesn't it? From which
Yeah.
runway you use to how much fuel you need.
Exactly. And understanding it all comes down to getting accurate, timely information. That's where all these, structured reports and services come in. They're sort of the language we use to talk about the weather in aviation.
Which brings us perfectly to our deep dive today. We've got some really great source material here. Looks like notes from an ATPL class on MET reports and some specific details on things like VOLMETs and ATIS, those in-flight broadcasts.
Right.
So our mission here is to take these sources and really pull out the core knowledge you need. We want you to feel confident reading and understanding these reports. What are they? How are they built? And, why do certain bits of information really matter for a pilot?
Think of it like learning to decode a new language. At first glance, a METAR or TAF can look like just a jumble of letters and numbers.
Yeah, definitely intimidating.
But they have a very strict logical structure. Once you grasp that structure and what the key codes mean, they stop being a puzzle and start being, a really powerful tool for knowing what's going on.
Okay, so let's build those decoding skills. Where should we start? The foundation.
Let's start with the absolute bedrock, the METAR, and its close cousin, the SPECI.
METAR. Wow.
METAR stands for Meteorological Aerodrome Report. Its main job is to give you a snapshot of the actual weather conditions happening right now, or very close to right now, at a specific airport.
The actuals on the ground, and how often do these come out?
Typically, you get a standard METAR every 30 minutes. It's a regular scheduled update. Keeps everyone in the loop about the latest conditions at the field.
Every half hour.
Okay.
And you mentioned structure. That's really the key to not getting overwhelmed.
Absolutely. Consistency is your friend here. Even though there's a lot packed in, it always appears in the same order. You know exactly where to look for the wind, where to look for clouds every single time.
Okay, let's break one down then. Maybe use that Palma de Mallorca example from the notes.
Sounds good. Palma. Let's see.
So first things first, it tells you what it is.
Right at the start, report type. It'll just say METAR. Nice and simple.
Then where it's for.
Yep. The aerodrome identifier. That's the unique four-letter ICAO code, like LEAP A for Palma de Mallorca, I think. Every major airport has one. Tells you exactly which airport this report applies to.
No confusion there. After the location.
Date and time. This is crucial. It's given as the day of the month, followed by the time in hours and minutes, and always ends with a Z.
Z for Zulu. UTC.
Exactly. Coordinated Universal Time. So something like 1:14:50 means it's for the 14th day of the month at 12:50 Zulu. No month, no year needed in the report itself, just day and time. Using Zulu is vital in aviation, keeps everyone on the same page, avoids any mix-ups with local time zones, especially flying internationally.
Makes sense. Okay, now the weather itself starts with wind.
Wind. Hugely important, especially for takeoff and landing, obviously. The report gives you direction and speed. The direction is the true direction the wind is blowing from in degrees. So 320 degrees means it's coming from the northwest.
And the speed?
Speed is in knots. So 312 KT means wind from 320 degrees true at 12 knots.
And sometimes you see a G in there, like G20 KT.
Ah, yes, gusts. Good point. If you see 312 G20 KT, that means the wind is steady at 12 knots from 320, but it's gusting, spiking up to 20 knots. Really important to note gusts. They can make landings tricky.
Definitely. And you mentioned the direction is true north in the METAR.
Yes, in written reports like METARs and TAFs, it's true north. Now, this is an important point. Runways are aligned with magnetic north.
Okay, so as a pilot, you need to mentally apply the local magnetic variation to that true wind direction from the...
All right. Many thanks for listening to this free part of the ATPL Theory podcast. If you want to continue learning and access the full comprehensive guide, go to my Patreon at patreon.com/ATPLtheory or my Hero at herohero.co/ATPL. That is patreon.com/ATPLtheory or herohero.co/ATPL. Wishing you all the best.